So let's talk about the oil and gas supply chain. Just broadly speaking, I think of it in three main buckets, even though this slide has five. It's really upstream, midstream, and downstream, and they're all connected so that oftentimes if there's an incident that occurs in one, it will impact the other. The other thing that's really important to think about relative to oil and gas supply chain is that it is typically mostly continuous. There's very little buffer capacity within the supply chain. There's some tanks here and there. And then, of course, on the transport side, there's different ways in which to bucketize that and buffer that. But it's very continuous and it's highly connected. And the other thing that's important to know is it's also vulnerable. And if you look at some of the biggest cyber attacks, one of the things that I think is interesting to me is that exploited vulnerabilities or CVEs are at the top of the list. I actually would have thought it was credential theft, but I think this is changing over time. And then malicious email, which we don't do anything about necessarily, is the third category. You could actually add phishing to compromise credentials and brute force attacks because those are actually part of compromising credentials. But I'm going to come back to this, but I want you to keep in mind, if these are the ways people are getting attacked, how effective is our strategy at addressing these?